Jonathan Ankeny here to talk to you about a bag. That is right, not just any bag, but one that I've been holding on to since I got food from Pret A Manger. The reason why I picked up this bag is because of something that the manager had told me at the time that he was putting the food in it, which was that every quarter they're changing something. They're adding or swapping out items on their menu, and they're also trying new packaging, new marketing ideas. And I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. You know, one of the things that I tell my coaching clients is that when they're looking at their profitability and trying to figure out how to increase their profits, that one of the levers they need to take a look at is their product development. How can we improve our products so that we can make it more appealing to the customer and make more money? Well, this one's a little bit different though, because this is actually the packaging itself. It's not the core product. Their core product is food. This one is their bag. So how is packaging important? Well, after thinking about it, here are my thoughts. The first one is that if you don't have new packaging, then after a while you're going to look a little bit old and stale and not with the times. And of course, just psychologically, customers want something that's new and fresh. So, and you'll see that at the grocery store. You know, so you'll see on packages of food that say new and improved, new packaging, new colors, or they'll just even do completely new branding altogether. So if you're a manufacturer, if you're a retailer or wholesaler, you know, how can you package things in a way that are more appealing to the purchasers to begin with? But what if you're a service provider like me? I mean, my original business, Small Business CFO, is about providing financial management services to small businesses. There's nothing that comes in a box. Well, the more I thought about it, the more I realized that it did come with a packaging. I'm the package. And what I realized is that, you know, several years ago, I made a switch. For the longest time, I was basically a corporate finance clone. I walked around in one of those dark blue suits. I got up and shaved every day. I wore a tie, white or blue shirt, depending on the situation. And I looked like many of the other sort of Wall Street or Midtown Manhattan type people. And I don't know when it happened or what exactly the motivation was, but somewhere I began to go a lot more business casual. I mean, I still look professional. I still wear dress shirts. I still wear dress slacks. But, you know, and now it's open collar. Sometimes I'll wear a sweater. I'm sporting a permanent 5 o'clock shadow. And so the packaging has changed. And you know what? I'm glad that I did, because now what I'm doing is basically I am looking more like the role that I have. I'm not a corporate finance person sort of descending in these small businesses, but rather I'm a peer working with fellow small business owners who are showing up wearing business casual themselves. And so that way, my packaging has changed. So if you're a fellow service provider, and I'm sure many of you are, then that is something that you can do with your packaging. And, you know, if you really have to think about it, start thinking about, you know, what is the type of expectation that my customer has about how I look? Am I overdressed or underdressed for how they are? Because you want to at least come across as their peer. Of course, you know, look a little snazzy, but you want to come across as a peer as opposed to either being a hippie compared to them, or someone who's sort of, again, descending into their world. So, my challenge question for you for today is, how can we change our packaging so that it is more appealing to the customer? So that psychologically it is more appealing, and of course when it's psychologically more appealing, then what happens? Well, they feel more comfortable giving you money. And that is how you stop living from check to check. So until next time, look forward to seeing you, and of course, be blessed.